Yo, what's up, Super Fun Force? It's Captain Gamesta here, and I'm excited to talk about the February 9th Nintendo Direct. I watched it live yesterday and was recording my live reactions, but unfortunately that video got deleted. So I'm making a condensed, faster version here. And starting things off, they're showing us the Fire Emblem Warriors. Now, for me, I've played Dynasty Warriors a lot, and it's kind of like the same game over and over. So it's more about just picking one or two that capture the world and the flavor that you like. So one example is like the Zelda one. I didn't pick that one up, but my nephews have it, so I definitely want to play that with them. If I do get one, this Fire Emblem one might be the one that I actually end up choosing because I really like the world of Fire Emblem. You know, I still have to finish 3 houses, but I played the 3DS ones and I really liked it, and I've also played the ones on like GBA. And yeah, the super moves in this look really cool. The classes, you got like RPG style fantasy, and I like the artwork. So this one could be a winner for sure. And again, yeah, I like the style, the fashion, all that cool stuff. So if I do get a Dynasty Warrior game, it'll be this one. This is not going to be a day one pickup. This is going to be one I will buy either on sale or on clearance. So not right away, but eventually.
Now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Revenge is not a sin you take.
Next up, I got one of my favorite games. I beat both of these on GBA, and that is Advance Wars. So they're re-releasing them both here. It looks like this is going to be an eShop only. Again, not another one I'm going to pick up right away, but I really like the art style. They stayed true to it, but they made it more like, you know, 3D. They cleaned it up. They did a wonderful job with the graphics. You know, it has a multiplayer mode, the custom maps, new features. As you can see here, I really like the characters, just the flavor. So I'll pick this up too when it goes on sale, for sure.
More diverse terrain can be
For
leveraged
sure.
for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast-forward gameplay and reset your turns for a smoother tactical experience, and creatures that have never been seen before, and may never.
Then we got this
be
quick
seen
look at this
again.
game called No Man's Land,
To survive,
or No Man's Sky.
you
Sorry, I
must
forgot.
craft your
But
own tools, and
I don't know, man. I want to try a
place to
demo
live.
for this. It looks okay. You know, world building,
In
build
this
your base,
living and
explore.
breathing universe,
You got kind of like a
great
Star Wars
convoys
sci-fi
travel between
feel,
stars.
a little bit of Star Fox. You got the
Factions vie
fighter
for
jets that
territory.
you can fly in,
Pirates
battle
hunt
in, explore the
unwary
galaxy,
travelers.
explore planets. So
And the authorities
definitely a
on
sandbox game that's huge.
Your journey may be fraught with
I don't know
danger.
though, without the right story and stuff like that,
Traitor.
it'll be a cool RPG game, but I don't know if I would play it too much. So this is something I'd want to see
How will you
as a
live
demo.
in this
I also like the mecha and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm not decided on this one.
Nintendo Switch
Yeah, No
this
Man's
summer.
Sky, but looks really cool though. So I'll try to try it out first. Next up, we got Mario Strikers. This is a soccer game. It's getting really cool because they're adding like special moves. They're adding like customizable armor. The graphics look really cool. It's fast and fun. This is definitely something you want to play if you have a lot of like friends or family that you'll sit around the sofa with. Might be okay online, but you know, the greatest thing about the Nintendo multiplayer games is like when you get to play them with your friends and your family and stuff in person, you know, like that. And that's what Nintendo's always been about in a way. They've always kind of tried to pioneer and champion the whole like come together, play in person, you know, play around your couch and stuff like that, around your TV. And that's not a bad thing. But you know, they definitely embraced online because they have a legit online now. A lot of fun online games. But yeah, this one looks kind of cool. This is another one I would want a demo for. I won't be picking it up though, but I would, you know, enjoy playing this with friends and family if they had it and stuff, for sure. But yeah, it looks really cool.
And crushing special shots. Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net and you'll score not 1, but 2 goals.
Alright, here's one of the big ones I was waiting for, Splatoon 3. Now they're going to show us some new things to expect in the Salmon Run mode. So I'm hoping to get Octoling expansion and beat that before this game drops. And I've been having a lot of fun with that, you know, my custom items and my equipment and everything. And you know what, Nintendo, if you're listening, you guys should let us kind of like import a lot of our previous items, and then, you know, give us a bunch of new clothes and armor and stuff like that. So that way there's tons and tons of things, kind of like Monster Hunter. And that way we have that feeling of carrying on our, you know, our work and our customizations from Splatoon 2, you know, and our styles and all those like special abilities. So hoping they do that. And here we got a new boss. This one looks kind of cool. Doesn't look too threatening, but like definitely one you're gonna have to get to a higher elevation in order to battle, depending on your weapon. We got a new guy right here too. This is Flipper Flopper. It's kind of like the opposite of Moz, because instead of attacking you from underneath, this guy tries to jump on you from the top. So that's kind of cool. What else we got here? Oh, this is such a genius gameplay feature they added. You can now pass the eggs. It's about time. So many times I thought about that in the previous game, and I was like, man, if only I could just like pass it or throw it, because I'm like 1 or 2 seconds away from getting to the egg crate, basically, right? And now, because you can toss it to your teammates and make these cool passes, you know, kind of like, you know, I don't know, football, whatever, or basketball, you can actually take it, and at the end, he shoots and he scores, just like basketball, actually. So all the passing and stuff. So we're gonna really make this mode a lot more cooperative and fun. So yeah, super stoked. That's a day one purchase for sure. Day one. And look at this, we got a huge epic boss. Talking kaiju style right here. Whoa. Nice, all right. Day one for sure.
Racing action.
All right, another quick one right here. They got a new Disney racer. Part Mario Kart, part like traditional like turbo boost racer. Now the cool thing about this, it's free to play. Graphics look nice. Might want to give this a try. You know, especially if the online cooperative is fast and it's not laggy and stuff, and easy to play with friends and family. Then this will definitely be something to try out for sure. I mean, again, it's free, so no. All right, the next big reveal we got. Cool, my boy Kirby. Now the past year I've been wondering, like, what's Nintendo been doing? Like, they released some pretty cool Kirby Clash free-to-play games on the 3DS and the Switch, which I enjoyed playing a lot. However, he hasn't been in the spotlight. He hasn't had his own like unique game, and now it's about time he's getting his own epic adventure, a true to form Nintendo platformer, 3D style like Mario Odyssey, you know, kind of like Breath of the Wild. So this is going to be my other day one purchase for sure. You know, Nintendo does it best. You know, I've obviously, like the beginning of my channel, I showed how I beat, Mario Galaxy and stuff, and then I'm definitely going to need to get Odyssey soon and complete that. And I just want to finish my other Mario games before getting Odyssey. And then I'm going through the Zeldas right now on the 3DS, and then yes, I will go back to this. I also picked up, you know, the Yoshi's Woolly World, so I'll catch up on Yoshi, but I mean, nobody makes as marvelous, charming, fun, enjoyable, lighthearted, whimsical platforming games like Nintendo, you know? Speaking of something like, let's say, Cuphead, which came out, got really popular, you know, a 2D shooter. Games like that are really cool. That one, definitely, I like the art style. I see why they got popular, because it looks different, but I mean, as far as just, you know, enjoying the pure wonder and fun of, you know, exploring this world, and look at all these Kirby powers that they're adding. You know, it makes it feel like an action RPG, and it gives really fun puzzle elements, which again is what Nintendo's great at doing. Again, hence like, you know, Mario, Toad, Treasure Tracker, and stuff like that, and of course Zelda. Yeah, I definitely want to play this game. It's a single-player game, which isn't bad. I hope they would start to try to look more at like Donkey Kong Country and get some more fun ways to play cooperatively. There's a little bit of Mario Sunshine there. Oh, the Waddlees! And this is really cool too. As you rescue them, your village town kind of grows, so you get to expand and customize it. And yeah, again, this looks really kind of RPG action and adventure all rolled into one perfectly. And a little Animal Crossing crafting going on there. Man, the only thing with Kirby, the bosses and the enemies, sometimes they just still look too cute, and I feel bad kind of beating them up. But yeah, I like all this. You got elemental powers, you know, you got this like, yeah, custom looks when you change your stuff. Look at this. RPG giant sword, the Noble Ranger, yeah, it's elemental powers. The toy hammer coming from Animal Crossing on 3DS. Armor, yeah, man, this is going to be really fun. So I'm excited. I'm glad that Kirby's finally back in the spotlight. For sure. Yeah, look at that. Great. I'm sure the boss fights will be great. Fantastic.
what are these enemies trying to do?
All right, let's go, Kirby.
Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land
Yeah, look at this guy,
launches
man.
on the Nintendo
How can you
Switch
resist?
system March 25th.
Nice,
Pre-orders
all
are
right, it's
available
another day
now
one
on
for
Nintendo
sure.
eShop.
And now, talking about traditional JRPGs. Haven't played one in a long time. This one looks exciting. Definitely an exclusive from Japan that we never got here in America. What is this? Alive, right? Alive. Okay, yeah, this one looks really cool. I might have to get this as a day one. As far as getting back into a JRPG, I like the retro pixel graphics that they've definitely spruced up and modernized, you know, along the same path of Octopath Traveler.
Of Japan, the RPG
But I really like
makes its overseas
the different
debut
characters, the different
now in
settings, and
3D.
different timelines here.
Multiple stories featuring different
Yeah, with the
protagonists
HD
and time
2D,
periods await.
with that
The
cool
order
kind of
in
like
which you
3D
tackle them
parallax and
is up
stuff.
to
And yeah,
you.
look, you get different time
Prehistory.
eras.
A tribesman comes of age in a world without
And this game
words.
came out like what, in the was
Wild
it 80s or the
West. A
90s?
wanderer with a bounty
Oh yeah,
on
I
his head
definitely got to
fights
play me
for
some
his
Wild
life.
West.
Imperial China.
And the funny thing is about they predicted the future of like our MMA sports before they even had MMA really, you know, as a big thing. I mean, obviously they had like Pride and stuff like that, but look at this present day MMA with some fantastical abilities. You got this kind of psychic powers thing going on here. This little robot looks cool.
Swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on
Yeah,
the
look at that.
horizon?
All right, so again, I'm gonna check this out. You know, this could be a day one for me, so we'll see. All right, this is a surprise. I really like the Earthbound Mother series. I bought the fan-translated version for the GBA for Mother 2, the one with Lucas, and I beat that game, and it's just so fun, charming, enjoyable, and all of its like quirky kookiness. And again, talking about traditional JRPGs, but the setting, you can't beat this. You know, a young kid or young kids that are basically in the modern day. It's kind of like urban, but at the same time, it's all this like fantastical, whimsical world and sci-fi and mystical stuff going on. It's just a hodgepodge. What I really liked about like the 80s and 90s cartoons, where it's all of these genres combined, you know? And it has a very Goonies type feel. Also, maybe a little bit of like Stranger Things, although I'm not such a big fan of Stranger Things. You know, that's a little bit too dark and serious for kids, but this kind of has what, you know, what Stranger Things copied off of, which they copied like Goonies, and they copied like this kind of like kids adventure and stuff. So yeah, the exciting thing about this is going to be free on the Nintendo Switch Online for NES and SNES. So this is definitely a day one pickup. I mean, I'm going to play this soon as well. Maybe I'll start on this game and do some footage, some capture, play along and stuff. So I'm excited for this. For sure, available later today. All right, last game I'm going to cover. You know, I skipped a few, but the Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So, funny story is when I got my 3DS a couple years ago, I was debating should I get the original Xenoblade for the Wii to play it on the console. You know, it was collectible, so it cost a lot, probably around $100 to get a new copy. You know, even collector versions were like 60 to 80 bucks. Or should I just get the 3DS version because I really like 3DS?
Tell me.
You know, and of course you get a little bit less quality graphics and textures, maybe a little bit of slowdown, but again, you get the 3DS portability. And I was like, I probably should have just bought both just to have, but again, I didn't know if I would like the game a lot. So I ended up just not getting it, sadly. I just forgot about it, played other games, got other games. So I might still have to try to revisit that. This will be another game I check out. I like the sci-fi feel now. They made it a lot more like, you know, Tron meets Star Wars meets a little bit of like futuristic Final Fantasy. I mean, the game is epic. As you can see, it's vast, it's huge. And I think maybe the second one suffered for that a little bit. Like, it felt like you just kind of travel and wander too much. But there's definitely exciting big monsters. The combat system seemed okay. So I'll have to take a look at this series again. You know, on the surface it looks great, but again, to me, what really makes a great RPG is going to be the characters and how they are in the story. Which is why I still believe to this day FF6 is the greatest RPG ever. You know, followed by a lot of the other classics like Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy Tactics, the Dragon Warriors that I played, like 4, 5, and 6, 10, 11, and even some of the earlier Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy 2. And again, this looks awesome, so I hope it turns out to be really fantastic. Well, thanks so much, guys, for hanging out. Those are my top picks. Again, my day ones are going to be the Splatoon 3, the Kirby. Definitely going to play Mother, and I'll be looking to maybe get the Fire Emblem Warriors when it goes on sale or clearance. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and thanks again so much for hanging out. Don't forget, keep your faith, say your prayers, be thankful, stay positive, like and subscribe. Captain Gamesta will be coming back at you. Super fun for us. Peace.